Hello, here's a quick video on how Parasoul can get in on Peacock. It's pretty rough because Parasoul has no double jump, no air dash, no armored moves, you get the idea. She can like try and use Emigret to brute force her way in, which is pretty decent. You just wait for it to block a bunch of stuff and then dash. Or if you get a gap big enough to sniper, you can do that. Or if you have your own like brass assist, obviously you can just call brass assist and it punches Peacock real hard. It makes a big difference. But let's say you're actually in this position, you're stuck, you want to get out, what do? The answer is you find the gap and then you dash or jump depending on what happens after the gap. And so the way Peacock zoning works is if she doesn't use item drop, she leaves big massive gaps everywhere in her zoning and you don't have to worry about finding the gap because there's a gap every second and it's like a second long. So she has to use item drop. And once she uses item drop, like that, the item drop is not big enough to cover the entire gap. So if she does something immediately into item drop, that's the gap. Or if she just does something and tries to hold on to the item drop like this, to bait you, then the gap was before the item drop. That's Peacock's counterplay from long range, that's what makes it interactive and not just like one pattern with one answer. So either she's just going zone, and then you block the item drop and run in, or you know she's going to try and be sneaky and hold on to the item drop, in which case you just go in and hit her when she's doing the item drop. So that last one is kind of the next Yomi layer, I don't remember which one's which. It's what happens once Peacock's trying to bait your normal way of getting in on her zoning, and she's like intentionally leaving you a gap so you don't use the normal gap, so that's something to worry about later. But for these main ones, you block something, you see that you've blocked an item drop, and you go, okay, this is my gap, I've just blocked item drop. And then you look at what Peacock's doing next. If she's doing something on the ground, you jump, or I've blocked an item drop, what's coming next? She's throwing a bomb, you dash. And once you've started moving against Peacock zoning, and you think she's going to keep zoning, you don't think she's just going to like stop and, you know, start playing a close range game or whatever. She's just going to try and zone on zone. What you do is, every time you land from a jump, you go, is there room in front of me on the ground? If there is, I dash jump. So for example, wait, let me go back to the first one. I've landed, is there room in front of me on the ground to dash jump? Yes, there is. Whee, dash jump. Or let's say you landed now or something, and you go, there's not really enough room for me to dash jump because I dashed right into the bomb, you just normal jump. And you just do that every time you land until you get in. So you block some zoning until you block an item drop, there you go, see what's coming next, it's on the ground, jump and start moving in. And also, same thing, blocked a bomb. And if you know you're slightly too far away to be able to do just dash jump, jump heavy punch, but you want to hit Peacock, you can get a bit of a hover with jump medium kick and hit her like that. Gives you some extra distance and the medium kick pulls your hurt box up so it goes over bombs. So for the full thing, like that. And so once Peacock starts expecting that and leaving a big gap for you, well, she's leaving a big gap for you, so that's it. Let me just erase that third recording, so now we've just got two. And just to be clear, you can do this on reaction. So she's gonna sometimes go for the stand heavy punch afterwards, and sometimes go for the bomb. It's random, right? Not sequential. So you can do this on reaction. I don't know if you can do this on reaction while talking and recording a video. Okay, yeah, apparently so. Oh god, I missed my jump. But you get the idea. It's you block until you block the item drop, then you see what's coming next, like just on reaction, and then you get in. And that's how you get in on a Peacock zoning without any assists.